Open All Hours ran for 4 series and 26 episodes. The show was lauded for its clever writing, all thanks to Roy Clark. But credit must go to the great Open All Hours cast members who brought these characters to life. Join Facts First UK as we present how each Open All cast member died. Ronnie Barker. Ronnie Barker was born September 25, 1929, in Bedford. He began his entertainment career in the 1950s and appeared in several comedy shows on radio and television. He was best known for his work in the classic British sitcoms Porridge and Open All Hours. And of course, he was one of the 2 Ronnies. Barker's career in comedy began with his partnership with Ronnie Corbett, which resulted in the creation of The 2 Ronnies, a sketch comedy show that aired on the BBC from 1971 to 87. The show's success paved the way for Barker's foray into sitcoms. In 1973, he created and starred in Porridge, a sitcom set in a British prison. The show was a critical and commercial success, winning numerous awards and running for 3 series until 1977. Barker played the lead role of Norman Stanley Fletcher, a seasoned inmate who offers guidance to the younger prisoners. But it was his next sitcom, Open All Hours, that we're here to remember today. Open All Hours began in 1976 and ran for 4 series until 1985. The show was set in a small grocery store in Yorkshire and followed the daily struggles of its owner, Arkwright, played by Barker. The show's popularity was due in large part to Barker's excellent portrayal of the miserly and scheming Arkwright, who hilariously tries to save as much money as possible, as well as make a bit, often coming at odds with his nephew Granville. Barker's work in Open All Hours earned him critical acclaim and numerous awards, including a BAFTA for Best Light Entertainment Performance. The show remains a huge hit for audiences, consistently ranking among the top-rated shows in the UK. Ronnie Barker retired from acting in 1988 and passed away on October 3, 2005, at age 76. Lynda Baron. Lynda Baron was an actress who played Nurse Gladys Emmanuel in Open All Hours. She was born March 24, 1939, in Urmston, Lancashire. Lynda Baron began her acting career in the 60s, appearing in various stage productions, TV shows, and films. But her breakthrough role came in 1976 when she was cast in the role in Open All Hours. Who knew a show about a corner shop in Yorkshire would do it for her? Her portrayal of the no-nonsense nurse, who's also the love interest of the store's owner, was a hit with viewers. It didn't take long for her to become one of the show's most popular characters. Nurse Gladys Emmanuel appeared in all 4 series of the show. After the show ended, Lynda continued to work in television, appearing in shows like The Bill, Casualty, and Doctors. She also worked as a voice actor, providing the voice for various characters in animated shows like Bob the Builder and Dennis the Menace and Gnasher. Her last role was in an episode of Citizen Khan in 2016 and the episode The Theater of the Invisible from the 5th season of Father Brown in 2017. Baron's contributions to British television and entertainment didn't go unnoticed. In 2007, she was awarded the MBE for her services to drama and charity. Her portrayal of Nurse Gladys Emmanuel was a key part of Open All Hours' incredible success, and she helped cement its place in British comedy history. She died March 5, 2022, at age 82. Kathy Staff. Kathy Staff was an English actress who was best known for her role as the gossiping neighbor, Mrs. Blewett. She was born as Miggy Higginbottom on July 12, 1928, in Cheshire. Kathy Staff began her acting career in the 40s, appearing in various stage productions and radio shows. Her breakthrough role came in 1976 when she was cast as Mrs. Blewett. Her portrayal of the nosy and chatty neighbor, who's always poking her nose into other people's business, was a hit. She appeared in 7 episodes. After the show ended, Kathy focused mostly on television, appearing in shows like Coronation Street and Last of the Summer Wine. She was also a talented stage actress and appeared in various productions over the course of her career. Her theater work included plays like The Importance of Being Earnest, Blithe Spirit, and The Rivals. Her film career included roles in films such as A Kind of Loving, The Family Way, Camille, and Mary Riley. Apart from her role in Open All Hours, her role as Nora Batty in Last of the Summer Wine was the other role she was most well known for. but her portrayal of Mrs. Blewett was one of the main reasons why the show became a big success. It's also what helped build her legacy as one of Britain's best comedy actresses. She died on December 13, 2008 at age 80. Now let's look at two of the main cast members who are still with us. Maggie Ollerenshaw. Maggie Ollerenshaw is known for her role as Mavis, the long-suffering girlfriend of Granville. She was born October 8, 1949 in Lancashire. Maggie began her acting career in the 1970s and mainly had bit parts in popular TV shows like Fallen Hero, Angels, Last of the Summer Wine, and All Creatures Large and Small. But her breakthrough role came in 1981 when she was cast as Mavis. The show was already a huge hit, but she was definitely a warm welcome that made it an even bigger success. Maggie's portrayal of the sweet and kind-hearted Mavis, who was often exasperated by Granville's antics, was a hit with viewers. She was only there in the final series of the show, but this was enough to make her one of Britain's most lovable sitcom characters. She continued to work mostly in television after the show ended. Her later roles were in popular TV shows such as First of the Summer Wine, One Foot in the Grave, 3711, Lovejoy, Holby City, Doctors, and Scarborough. She's only appeared in a few films, including the cult comedy A Private Function, Pierre Point, The Last Hangman, and Warhorse. She's also voiced the role of Henrietta in Thomas and Friends Storytime, a spin-off of Thomas the Tank Engine. She's in her 70s now and showing no signs of slowing. We hope to see her in even more TV shows, though we'll always remember her most as Mavis. David Jason. Sir David Jason doesn't really need much of an introduction, but we'll do it anyway. He was born David White on February 2, 1940 in Edmonton. He began his acting career in the 60s, working in various theater productions and television shows. While there are many great roles he took, his breakthrough role came when he was cast as Granville. He played the nephew of Mr. Arkwright, who tried to spend part of his time working, part of his time enjoying life, and part of his time trying to woo Mavis. After Open All Hours ended, David Jason continued to work in television, and he was in one of the greatest British sitcoms of all time, Only Fools and Horses. His portrayal of Derek Delboy Trotter is one of the best characters we've ever seen in a British sitcom. While this is the role he's most known for in a sitcom, he also showed he could excel at drama. He played the titular role in the mystery series A Touch of Frost, which showed once again that he was one of the undisputed kings of television. He's now in his 80s and one of the remaining legends of a bygone era. But as we look back on Sir David Jason's incredible career, let's not forget it all started in a small corner shop in Yorkshire. Now it's time to hear from you. Are you a fan of Open All Hours? The show is one of the best Britcoms of all time and one we sorely miss, and it's all thanks to the great cast. Do you think there's room for classic sitcoms to be remade today with a new cast? Or will we simply not accept new actors playing our favorite characters? Let us know in the comments section below.